The latest episode of Walking Dead proposed some huge questions, and we're here to take a swing at what we think will happen, but we've got some big help. You see, we take a look to the comics to wildly predict what we think lies ahead for the surviving world, so let's get business out of the way. I'm going to explode with spoilers, so prepare yourself. Now let's talk. So let's jump into the big stuff. Apparently a lot of folks are named Negan in the last few episodes of The Walking Dead, and it must be really weird getting packages in the mail. The Negan we knew in the comics was very much an individual and would never share his name with anyone, which leads us to believe that the actual Negan from the TV series, who will be played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, leads his people in the fashion of some sort of cult, or at least a hive mindset. We are likely to see Daryl, Glenn, and even possibly more characters forcing a big confrontation with the big bad Negan. And as fans of the comics can confirm, there is a huge one coming. However, we recommend those of you who don't want said showdown spoiled, you may want to steer clear of the comments, as many IGN fans have been discussing this scene below. Based on this latest episode, it doesn't matter what your name is. Rick's gang is going to shoot you, stab you, use you to kill your friends, or even barbecue your bits. I'm sure Bob could commiserate. Now, Abraham's love life has been shoved to the forefront in the last two episodes, showcasing his physical relationship with Rosita and some noticeable chemistry with more personality-compatible Sasha. At this point in print, Abraham and Rosita have a dramatic falling out when Rosita calls out not-so-honest Abe for his affair with an Alexandria named Holly. Time for a bold prediction. We've seen some of the soap opera romance come into play, but we're expecting that to come to an end as bum bum bum, Abraham takes a long dirt nap. We love Big Red, but in the comics, Abraham departs with the appearance of another character. You see, this prediction is a symptom of another prediction we have for the next episode. We are at the point in the comics where one of Negan's trusted foot soldiers steps into the light at the gates of Alexandria, and he's brought friends. This is Dwight. Dwight is a great, moving character within the series, and no, we're not going to tell you about that big, beautiful scar just yet. Now, here is something interesting we've discovered that differs from the comics. In episode 6 of season 6, entitled Always Accountable, Daryl comes across some folks that you may remember facing unfortunate circumstances. This storyline never existed in the comics, and it turns out the couple within this trio are named Sherry and Dwight. In the comics, Dwight is married to a fine young lady named Sherry that contributes to his sweet scar. We think Dwight is Dwight. Big stretch, I know, but it's cool to see the show double down on such a great character from the comics, and those are our predictions for the next Walking Dead. Things are about to erupt in the emerging world within the series, and we can't wait to see things unfold. Stick with us as the season progresses and the enormous events it promises come to fruition. Thanks for watching, and for all things Walking Dead, stay right here on IGN.